All right, here we are with another BattleTech game. Took on a new contract, and we're fighting for Kurita against Davion. For today's scenario, we're going to be attacking a convoy. It's got a couple of headquarters units in it. And we have Crusader 3D, a Wasp 1W, a Stinger 3R, and a Blackjack 1DB. Maxims are just standard Maxims. Strikers are the LRM variants. Over on this side, we've got Catapult, Rifleman, Grasshopper, and a Stinger, Archer, Rifleman, Awesome, Hunchback, and a Hatchet Man. And then over here, we've got Zeus, Thunderbolt, Wolverine, Archer, and a Dragon. So we're going to see what happens today. We're going to start with turn 1. And we will see you at the end of turn 1. Okay, we are at the end of turn 1. Nothing really exciting happened. We got the convoy moving on here with flankers on the left and right. And then all these guys did was just moved onto the board and setting up position to make an ambush. Outside of that, I guess we'll see you at the end of turn 2. All right, we are at the end of turn 2, and again, there was no combat, just basically maneuvering. The convoy moved on down the road. They're picking up speed, kind of leaving their escort behind, so they're going to have to make the decision of slow down or keep going. Their objective is to try and save the headquarters unit and get off board. So we'll see what happens. These guys just moved up over here and looking like they're gonna start cutting off. And outside of that, we are ready for turn 3. Okay, we had some first blood this time. Maxim took a bunch of hits and is now immobilized. All the Maxims did fire at the Dragon. Very minimum damage, if any. I don't think it did a lot. And everybody's moving up. This could be a very quick game for the headquarters unit here. We'll find out. We are moving on to turn 4. We'll check you at the end of turn 4. All right, we're at the end of turn 4, and we had some pretty bad things go for the convoy. Down over this way, we've had this Maxim right here, took a bunch of fire and pretty much he's gone. And over here, these guys took some shots. That front one right here with the dice number 3, he is half movement, half movement. So he's a 2-3 right now. He's not going anywhere fast. And this guy is immobilized. There was missiles, if you could imagine. All these strikers and maxims and everything shot their wad at the dragon and the Wolverine and only did 3 points of damage out of all that firepower going down range. So, yeah, they're good pilots. A lot of them are 2-3s, but they just still couldn't hit. And headquarters unit did a linebacker left and trying to get out of the way. And then we'll see what happens here on turn 5. Alrighty, catch you then. All right, we are at the end of turn 5, and the convoy is slowly but surely getting pummeled, which was kind of expected. They're going up against all these mechs, and they're just coming into where they're going to start being a big asset to the game. So these guys got a couple of maxims here. One's destroyed, one's immobilized, just very little armor on the sides. Front's gone into the internals. We got a striker that blew up this turn, and the blackjack took 20 points of damage and failed his pilot check, and of course he fell over and damaged his right arm. We've got the headquarters unit that's trying to sneak on the side. I don't think they're gonna make it, but we'll see what happens, see if they outrun it. We do have some mechs here that are still in the battle. Don't know if he's gonna survive, but we'll find out. And we will see you at the end of turn 6. Okay, we're at the end of turn 6, and the convoy is still hanging on, but by a thin thread. This vehicle over here, right here, got blown up, kind of like the Russian tanks over in Ukraine. Went straight up in the air and back down. The Wasp took it in the back by a whole bunch of shots, and yeah, it no longer exists. We've got some shots over here at the rifleman and the archer from the Stinger in the back. The blackjack took a bunch of shots to the right leg and took it out, and he's now laying down. Pilot is more than likely probably gonna eject and be out of service. And it's just too hard for him to stand up. And then these guys over here, they're just ready to pounce on the headquarters unit. So it's not looking good for the convoy. I very seriously doubt in the next turn or two that they will get off, but we'll see. We'll see you at the end of turn 7. All right, we are at the end of turn 7, and what we got going here is the Stinger came up behind the archer and hit him in the leg, did some hip and foot damage to him, and made him fall over.
Freaking machine gun hit.
Just one little machine gun hit. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
The Crusader and Striker shot at the rifleman and did some damage, did a lot of critical chances, but just wasn't able to stick it in there and do anything. The Crusader did take a bunch in the left side, and he ended up getting hit by the Awesome in the ammo bin, and kaboom! It is now slag. Let's see what else we got going on over here. We got this striker fired at the dragon. That Maxim fired at the dragon, and both the headquarters units shot at the Wolverine. Very minimal damage all the way around. It's pretty much end of the game, and what we're gonna do is, or what we did is we rolled a die, needed 9+ for surrender, or if it failed, it would be a forced withdrawal, and we'd end the game. So now we just got to figure up salvage and see if Kurita is going to let us keep the salvage, and we'll find that out. We'll try and post that in at the end of the movie here, and till then, we'll see you.